The world of football is in a state of unprecedented expectation over the possibility of one of the most expensive and media-driven transfers in recent sporting history. Real Madrid, a club with a long tradition of signing galactic stars, would be willing to offer a huge sum of €200 million to sign Norwegian striker Erling Haaland, currently in the ranks of Manchester City. This potential transfer would not only revolutionize the transfer market, but could also mark a before and after in the history of the White Club. The Haaland phenomenon, a player who has dazzled the world. Erling Haaland has emerged in recent years as one of the most prominent figures in world football. At 24 years old, the Norwegian striker has been unstoppable since his arrival at Manchester City, demonstrating an extraordinary goal-scoring ability. His imposing physique, his speed, his ability to find space in the box, and above all, his goal-scoring instinct have placed him among the elite of international football. Throughout his career, Haaland has broken records and established himself as one of the most feared players by opposing defenses. His success in the Premier League, where he has shone with his own light, has made many of the biggest clubs in Europe consider him a priority to strengthen their squads. Real Madrid, renowned for its policy of signing big stars, has not been the exception. In recent seasons, the White Club has reinforced its squad with world-class players, but the arrival of Haaland could be the next step in its ambitious strategy to establish itself as the most dominant club in world football. The possibility of signing Haaland would not only have sporting implications, but also commercial and symbolic ones, given that the Norwegian striker represents one of the greatest talents of his generation. Real Madrid and its historic ambition. Real Madrid has shown throughout its history its ability to sign the best players in the world. Since the arrivals of figures such as Alfredo Di Stefano, Zinedine Zidane, Cristiano Ronaldo, and many others, the White Club has cultivated a culture of success that is not only based on the trophies won, but also on the ability to attract the best global talents. In this context, the signing of Haaland would be another step along that path, a coup that could mark the beginning of a new golden era for the team led by Carlo Ancelotti. Real Madrid are looking to strengthen their attack after the departure of some of their stars in recent years, such as Karim Benzema, who was a fundamental piece of the Madrid attack. Haaland, with his ability to score goals consistently and his versatility on the field, would fit perfectly into the tactical scheme of Ancelotti, who has proven to be a coach capable of getting the most out of his players. The Santiago Bernabeu, with its unique atmosphere, would be the perfect setting for Haaland to continue developing his already brilliant career and continue to demonstrate his talent in front of one of the most demanding and passionate fan bases in the world. The figure of €200 million, which could be one of the highest in history in terms of transfers, reflects Real Madrid's ambition. This investment is not only justified by Haaland's level of talent, but also by the impact that his arrival would have in terms of marketing, global visibility, and the potential for his growth at the club. It is a strategic move that goes beyond footballing matters, as Real Madrid seeks to position itself as the main global reference in all aspects of football, both in sporting and commercial terms. Obstacles in the way: Manchester City and competition from other clubs. Although Real Madrid is clearly determined to do everything possible to sign Haaland, the path to his signing will not be easy. Premier League and Champions League champions Manchester City are not willing to let their star go easily. Despite Real Madrid's ambition, City have the financial power and motivation to retain Haaland, who has shown a strong connection with the club and its manager, Pep Guardiola. The English side will likely demand an even larger sum to release their top scorer, which could leave Real Madrid facing a considerable financial challenge. Moreover, the competition for Haaland is not limited to Real Madrid alone. Other elite European clubs, such as Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and possibly even Premier League teams, could be interested in signing the Norwegian. The race for his signature could become one of the most intense in recent football history, which would add a level of complexity to the operation. A transfer that could change the history of football. If Erling Haaland's transfer to Real Madrid finally goes through, we would be looking at a transfer that would not only be one of the most expensive in history, but also one of the most transcendental. The Norwegian striker, with his unquestionable quality and his incredible ability to score goals, could become the cornerstone of a new era of success for the White Club. The signing of Haaland could be the beginning of a new generation of great figures at Real Madrid, which will continue the tradition of dominance that has characterized the club for decades. Haaland's arrival at Real Madrid would not only be important for the history of the club, but also for the history of football in general. The media impact of his signing would be global, and the expectation of seeing the Norwegian playing at the Santiago Bernabeu, one of the most emblematic stadiums in the world, would add a new chapter to the legend of football. In football terms, Haaland could be the player who leads Real Madrid to new conquests in the Champions League, La Liga, and other international tournaments. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news about the world of football. I hope you liked the video and see you next time.